In this video, we're going to be taking a look at a bit of a problem that we came across, and I learned something new today. I'm pretty early on in my 3D printing journey, so I am certainly no expert, and definitely showed today because I made this design for someone. They asked for some help on making this, and I made it, and then I ran across a little bit of an issue here. So this is a good teachable topic here that I think you'll learn some things. So let's go ahead and slice the plate and show you what our problem is, and then we'll explain how to fix it. So I created this design very intentionally, so I knew that this should print out okay, and you can clearly see it is not. And so I was like, what's going on here? And of course, my first thought was, well, maybe somehow the nozzle size got changed or something happened that is causing this. And well, no, it wasn't about the nozzle or anything like that. And I glanced over here to the left of my screen here, and you could see what the issue is. You see this? It's kind of got this orange setting, and this is orange as well. And so what that tells me is something was modified on those tabs. Now, I did modify those things, but I did not really, I guess, understand how the global settings work. When we talk about global settings, what I thought it did was based on the build plate. That's why originally when I set this design up, I had put it on two separate build plates. Okay, because that's how I thought these settings were applied. But that's not how those settings are applied. These settings are applied the whole design file wide. So it doesn't matter how many build plates you have, whatever we specify over here is going to specify across the entire project. I didn't realize that. I thought it was by build plate. So if we come over here to support, we do not need supports here. So let's go ahead and just come up here and get rid of our supports because we don't need supports. And then over here on the quality tab, what's tripping us up over here is the XY contour compensation. I've got it set at -2, well, and we can't do it. We cannot do that. We will not be able to print because some of these details are only a millimeter wide. Well, if we have a 0.4 nozzle, we absolutely can print it even though it's only a millimeter wide. But if we're trying to subtract 2 millimeters, well, then that's nothing. And that's why we were getting the result that we were getting because we were telling it to come in 2 millimeters, make everything 2 millimeters smaller, and so therefore those really fine elements no longer existed in the model. So you can see there this little skinny little piece of our gun here and other little pieces. That's real skinny. Now it slices just fine. That's how it's going to print. And so, but that's why. That's why it was happening because we were telling it to shrink everything by 2 millimeters, and we can't do it. All right. So that is that. All right. So let's go back to our prepare tab. So what do we have to do here? Well, what we have to do on these hooks, we have to come in here and shift click these hooks. And the first thing that we're going to have to do is let's go ahead and mesh boolean those together. So we'll come up here to mesh boolean, we'll come to union, and we'll go ahead and choose execute. And now instead of individual hooks, they're all just one. Okay, we could have put those in an assembly also, but for our purpose, mesh boolean is going to work just fine. All right, so we're going to do here is select this, come to the objects tab. Okay, so now we just have that one object selected. And now if we go to the quality tab, and yes, now we can come in here to the XY contour compensation that we need. We're going to go -2. Okay, so yes, so when we slice this plate, the other thing we need also is we need supports. I've kind of forgot about that. But we're, again, by object here. So we're going to enable supports, and let's go ahead and slice and dice. So now we can look at these a little bit better. And you can see that we asked for it to be 0.2 millimeters on both sides. So now we've really shrunk it down. So I don't think we can do that that much. Let's go back to our quality tab. So I think we want a total of 0.2. So really what we want to do for our XY compensation, let's set that to 0.1. All right, let's do that. Okay, and then yes, we'll go ahead and slice our plate. So now it's going to take off 1/10 of a millimeter on the left all the way around. So you see, that's going to be our new hook. Okay, so we just shrunk it down, and that should still fit inside of there perfectly, and it'll be big enough for holding a keychain. That's all we're looking to do, is holding a set of keys. So those hooks will be plenty sturdy for that. All right, so let's go back to our prepare tab and let's see if we can do one more thing here. I'm not sure if we have room for it, but we'll try. So now that we've made the necessary changes, let's go to the move tool. Let's bring this down, 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 right close to the edge, maybe something right there. Maybe up just a little bit, something like that. And then let's take this and bring it over here. And let's make another setting, but we're going to change to global for this. All right, so we're going to come over here to others, and we're going to scroll down here a little bit. And what we want to do, to make sure I didn't pass it, the print sequence. You can see here, we are printing by layer, but I want to print by object. Okay, it says it does not support time lapse in traditional mode. I don't really know what that's all about. All right, but that's really what we're after here. So you can see here that bubble. So if I bring this in here to this bubble, you see this big bubble, right? And essentially what it's saying is it needs this much space for the head to clear. So when we print by object, we have to be mindful of that. So if I go ahead and bring this back up here, where we're going to clear that bubble. Okay, now it can go off the edge, right? But it can't get too close because then that bubble appears. So it's still, that is fine up there, okay? All right, so now let's go ahead and slice our plate. So now you can see that, yes, that is fine. That is fine because those settings are by object here. So our hooks are just a little bit thinner than what we started with there. And of course, we have the necessary supports for that big cantilever. So that's it. So that, my friends, is how to make those little edits there. And I just did not realize that's exactly how those settings worked. But now that I do, it's not by build plate like I originally thought. So hopefully that helps you out in the future if you run across a similar situation. So until next time, thanks for watching.